Hi, good people. Happy Monday. It's your girl Eunice. Wow, a piece of advice for you all. Are you trying to start a career in IT or cybersecurity or any other field but feel like it's not for you? Well, I'm here to tell you all a little story. By now, you people know I'm originally from Cameroon, West Africa, and my background was in zoology. I have a bachelor degree in zoology and animal studies. Never had a laptop before, didn't even know what an operating system or application was. But for me to get into the US and transition into cybersecurity or IT, and I'm doing just fine, tells you that you also can do it. Okay? I'm somebody that I'm highly competitive, very, very competitive in a positive way. Not in a negative sense where you want to, maybe you envy people's success, you want to get what that doesn't belong to you. But me being highly competitive in a positive way is that I always compare myself with people. I always tell myself, if this person can do this thing and succeed, I can do it and also succeed. Okay? And that's where it falls back on you knowing yourself. You have to understand yourself. There are people that first, yes, we do have genius. There are people that can study for 5 minutes and understand a concept. But you can take 10 hours to understand same concept. And that's why philosophy says, man know thyself. You have to know yourself. If you're that type that you need to put in work, you need to study for hours, then you have to prioritize your tasks. And that's where time management comes in. If I could go further, I'm somebody that if I tell people that I don't have Netflix, I don't have cable and so many other things, people are shocked. Because to me, those are not priorities. I have my own priorities in life. Okay, and I have to manage my time effectively. I have goals. I have set milestones that I want to achieve. Until I achieve those milestones, then I can fall back on those tasks that, hey, they are not important to me. Okay? So, why am I saying this? You might feel like this field is not for you. I want you to stop listening to that little voice in your head tell you, you know what, this field is not for me. If so and so, if A, B, C can do it, what make you feel like it's not for you? You have to put in that work. Nothing happens overnight. I'm somebody that when I even started my career as an Oracle DBA, I didn't tell you all. I was already running on my prerequisite to get into nursing school. I have a science background. Okay, fair enough. Some of us are doing it for the money. But if you want to have or be a career out of whatever thing you're doing, you have to put in the work. When I was there, one of the things I think I've told some folks, right? I'm a very shy person. Okay? If someone had told me that one day, Eunice, you'll be able to let you like stand, amidst people and talk, I'll be like, get out of here, you lie. I recall back then, I'll be the one in class who want to present on something. Even if I don't know that thing, I will go there, I'll make all the mistakes. I was so nervous. My friends will be like, Eunice, or my classmate, calm down, calm down. It's like I'm just gonna die. But I never gave up for once. I was that type that I'll be piloting. When the teacher's like, oh, who want to present, want to do this? I'll have my laptop, I'll share my screen, and the class is following along. But guess what? I put in that work. I studied. It was like a foreign language that I was learning. It was like Chinese. I asked myself so many times, Eunice, is this fee for you? It's not even now that some of you have to do it virtually. I moved state. I moved from Texas to Maryland. Imagine moving to another state and then you are so discouraged. Okay, it happens. But I said to myself, I will understand this thing. Guys, I studied. I tripled my efforts. I studied so hard. And I was one of the first to get a job. Okay? As soon as we finished the program in August, in September, I got 2 offer letters. I did. And I left. Right? So why am I saying all of this? The truth is, for you to succeed in any field, especially in this IT, you got to put in the work. You have to dedicate that time. You have to put in that work for you to succeed. And one thing about our training is that our training is so comprehensive. What we have for you to succeed, I'm not gonna lie, you will need to study for like, it's like if you were to go to a college, it's like 2 years program. Okay, and that's why we are putting everything on that 4 to 6 months with hands on. You will need to to study to be able to get a job. And for some of you who are already in the field, I know some people got laid off. I'm surprised that people have worked for two, they have like two jobs, the region, then they got laid off. Why? How? Because this is one thing with us Africans. I want to say that never get so comfortable where you are. Even when you get that job, you want to be a master of your field. Be an asset to your organization, not a liability. If you are an asset, there's just no way your organization is going to lay you off. I promise you. You need to know your stuff. They need to feel your impact. Once you open your mouth to say something, let them feel, let them know this person knows what he or she is saying. What he or she is saying. I'm saying this because I've worked for a company where they lay off like senior DBAs. I was there and I didn't know that they even wanted to lay me off. Okay? So I was surprised that maybe the manager and some other folks, they wanted to lay me, but my lead was the only person, the person like my direct lead, because he was the one leading the team. He was like, no way, you cannot lay off Eunice. Because the guy knew if that guy is like away from work, he knows that if Eunice is there, forget it, databases are good. But you have some senior that they claim they were senior, but guess what? They didn't know anything. Okay? And I've been that type that I have never, for once, never been fired. Actually, I've been the one changing jobs. I have. Currently, I'm stable with my current job because I love the company. I need to have a work-life balance. And that's type that I don't like stress working. I do not. Okay? So each time when you even get a job, what do you do to improve yourself? Do you just focus on the money, on the money, on the money, and tomorrow you don't get a job and you go and fight for bankruptcy? No. Get certifications. If you mean going to get your master's degree or something, you got to improve yourself. You have to, if you have any downtime for a job, take advantage of that time and better yourself. Don't get so comfortable, people. Yes, I'm saying it because like everywhere I've worked, I have resigned. Do you know that they always wanted me back? Because they never saw my resignation coming. But each time I put that resignation and left, they wanted me back. They even tried to renegotiate my stuff with, salary with them. That's like, no, once I'm done, I'm done. Because they said the reason why I left. Okay? So you people need to have this same mindset. Don't just follow the crowd where you feel like, oh yes, there's money. Oh, we are doing it because of the money. And you forget about yourself. And tomorrow, you've worked for years and you cannot get a job. How? How are you not able to get a job if you have years of experience? How? Because maybe you were just focusing on making the money. You were not even thinking of making this into a career. And you people might be shocked. Today, people, I know I influence a lot of people. You people look up to me. Yes, GRC is here. Any day, anytime, wake me up from sleep, I'll be able to tell you GRC. But do you know that each and every time that I come to, before I go to class, I have to revise my note. I have to read. People know how much time I put just studying. And if you have taken training with us, they can tell you, our training, each batch, every batch is totally different because I have to revamp literally the curriculum from scratch. I do that because, again, as my mentor would tell me, a teacher needs to be taught. So you don't just get comfortable. You always look for a way to better yourself. So if this, I'm just putting this, maybe it can motivate just one person. One. Okay? If you still have that feelings or that doubt and feel like this thing is not for me, it is for you. But, again, it is for you. Just know, who are your friends? Do you have a mentor? Who are the people you surround yourself with? Have you set your priorities right? How does your time management looks like? Are you the party instead that every weekend you are partying and forget about yourself? So it just takes so much work. It takes so much to be able to get it right. Okay? And that little voice, I listened to that voice for a very long time. A very long time. Okay? So if you see me, like, let me just look at me in the mirror. Let me be that person. If this girl sitting here, that you all are so motivated, you all admire her, if she can sit, if she can stand, and be able to teach and be able to lecture to the point where you guys know the feedback that you guys have been sending. Everything is hard work. It didn't happen by chance. Yes, by the special grace of God, but it also hard work. I put in a lot of work. I study a lot. Okay? And I bet you there's no way you will sacrifice your time. There's no way you will put in that work without you ripping off the benefits. It will definitely come. And if you want to come, it's going to come big. So get ready for our free orientation scheduled again on Saturday, where you guys will meet with experts. They will tell you all about their life stories and experiences. Plenty of things to learn from these folks. Whatever questions you have will be there to address. I have so many stuff that you people don't even know about me. Even the birth of UST, this program. If you only knew how I was able to come up with this school, you'll be shocked. Okay, so get ready. We'll see you all. I'll be more than willing to answer or address whatever questions you might have. So see you guys. Bye.